Haven't seen one of those for a while. And now we take on another food challenge. Oh boy. What up, y'all? It's Michael with Post Strategic 5, and I'm already questioning life decisions, and I haven't even taken a bite out of this yet. Strategically, I decided there's two different rooms in here. The bar has rock music, which is excellent. The dining room, if y'all know me, I always say there's a special place in hell if it did exist, and it includes country music. So I sat out in the dining room with the country music to get myself that much more aggravated to try to eat this. So this thing is huge. I thought I was taking on like 4 pounds of food, and then I watched a couple other people that did it recently, and they say it's upwards of 6 pounds. I do not have a scale. I am not going to weigh it. I just know it's big, and it's going to be the biggest food challenge I've ever attempted. And after saying all that, I'm going to try to summon my inner Joel Hansen over here, and we're going to set the example for the kiddies, and I'm going to eat that salad first, hopefully. And then we're going to attack the other two at the same time so we don't get the flavor fatigue. So I am ready. The restaurant is... Y'all all set? Oh, wait. Let me just wait like 8 more seconds. Oh, no, my clock's probably off. All right, so we're getting started right now. Let's get it.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? Alright, so we're at Clydes in Walpole, Massachusetts, and this place was absolutely a disgrace to the food eating community. Now, Randy Santel, brother, you kind of failed me. It said on your website that it was 4 pounds, this food challenge, and you know what? Maybe when you went there it was 4 pounds, but brother, you gotta update the site. Now, I don't blame you for it, but I checked out a couple other videos and learned that I was eating 6+ pounds of food. Now, I'm not a professional eater. Every 100 subscribers, I've been doing a food challenge, and this just so happened to be my second one. But I'll tell you right now, I was 100% ready for this challenge. Fasted for over 40 hours, got all the water weight out in the sauna doing hour sessions. I was ready. And to be 100% honest, the vegetables, they were absolutely excellent. Everything was fresh. It was a really good salad. And I can't even talk anything bad about the fries. The fries were also great. But everything from the owner to the waitresses to whoever made this god-awful burger, it was just all around pathetic. And as you're going to see, a lot of people agree with me. Now, there's the first review. I mean, literally, it's so ridiculous. Like, 'cause they didn't buy a dessert, the waitress wouldn't sing the child happy birthday. Like, that's part of your job, being a waitress. You can't take care of the kids, just go out of your way. I don't care if you have the worst singing voice in the world. Just give a quick happy birthday and call it a day. It was that stinking simple. But there's so many reviews, and I'm going to leave them up here so y'all can see them as they rotate. But this place was just absolutely terrible all the way around. I go in, allegedly, the owner, Clyde, he sees me. He sees me coming in with the gimbal, and he looks at me all weird, and then he goes, you're here to do a burger challenge. You're not here to be on TV. It's like, what the heck did you just say? Like, I'll leave right now, bro. Like, I'm here to not only do a food challenge, but to promote your place so other people want to come here and other people want to do the food challenge. Now, the challenge itself is ridiculously overpriced. Now, I understand it's a big burger. It is what it is. But without taxes, it's $64.99 just to attempt the challenge, right? So when it comes to taxes and everything else, you're almost looking at $70. And I'm sure they charge you for drinks and everything else. But as you could see, just like my last food challenge that I did at de Blasie's in Everett, I brought my own drinks. I like drinking stuff with no calories. I mean, the food itself already got enough calories to where I'm going to do another fast a day, maybe even 2 days after a food challenge just to get myself back right again. Now, as you can see, I'm getting into this burger right now. And I already know that ain't it. Now, the chili was also terrible, but as you can tell with the burger's completely covered in the chili, so I couldn't even tell how ridiculously raw this food was. And I hate trying to be like that guy, being like, oh, they gave me a raw burger. There could have been a mistake, it could have been an accident. But as you guys are going to see in this video, it doesn't look like anything about this was an accident. Y'all know with COVID going on and everything that's happened, all these restaurants are shutting down. Everybody's losing business. The price of food, as I said, this burger challenge is ridiculous. The price of food's going through the roof. And to be honest with you, with the reviews, you could tell a lot of people are saying the same stuff, because if you're paying these ridiculous overprices for how expensive food is nowadays, you want good food. Like subpar food, average food, it just don't cut it. And as you could see, when I went in there, I was in there, and I believe the waitress said the time was exactly 2:52 when I started. But they were all lost in the sauce, for a lack of a better word, because you're about to witness sooner than later exactly what they say. And there was two waitresses. One waitress said she's been there for 15 years. The other waitress didn't even know they had a food challenge. Like, how new can you be that you wouldn't even look at the menu one time and be like, oh, we have a food challenge. I wonder what's up with that, and learn your dang job. So anyway, when they asked me what I wanted on the burger, like how I wanted my burger cooked, I made the rookie mistake in food challenges and said medium rare. But it's not really a rookie mistake. It's like picking your poison. Hey, do you want it medium rare and you get it raw? Hey, do you want it medium and you get it well done? If they're trying to mess you up so they don't have to pay this like $70 tab, they're going to do you dirty either way. But how ridiculous is this, y'all? When I say I want it medium rare, the 15-year vet looks at the noob and she goes, oh, yeah, let me show you how to cook it. What? Why would you say that in front of the customer? Like, I got a friggin' 6 pounds worth of food. Excuse me, 6 pounds worth of food. And y'all gonna tell me right in front of my face that I'm gonna show you how to cook it? Like, you better be standing over that person the whole time to make sure it's cooked well. And to be honest with you, I doubt the new girl even cooked it. To be honest with you, the girl that said she was there for 15 years, she seemed like the greatest liar in the world. And I'm pretty good at realizing liars, as y'all are going to see in future videos. Trust me when I say you won't believe the content that I'm going to be bringing y'all. But back to this. Even before I did the food challenge, I went into the bathroom. The sinks didn't work. The water was just like a drip of water. It was absolutely disgusting. There's nothing worse than bathrooms where you can't even wash your hands and they don't have like a hand sanitizer or any of that stuff around. It's just the whole place terrible. And as y'all can see, as I'm doing this food challenge, we're 7 minutes and change in, you don't see one person walk by. Place is a ghost town. We're talking 2:52 in the afternoon, and that place was as dead as a doornail. Now, granted, Jay, shout out to you, brother, if you end up watching this, because I did end up getting a subscriber before we started. And funny enough, the two waitresses were literally at the table right in front of me. And Jay was like waiting for his food or whatever when we started going, and he actually stayed around to watch this, unfortunately for him. But actually, he didn't stay till the end, I don't think. But real cool dude, gave me a subscribe. That was super awesome of him. I really appreciated that. I told him, this ain't a food challenge channel, brother. It's just, a couple hundred subscribers, and I'm ready to take on a challenge. But as y'all are seeing from all these reviews that keep going by, out of 981 reviews, right, there was 25 1-star, 22 star, and like 56 3-star reviews. And the 3-star reviews were just as terrible as the 1 and 2. I mean, they weren't as bad, but they were just as bad. Like, you're going to see them all. And out of the, say, it was 101 reviews for 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1. Out of those 101, say it's 100, 981 total, we'll call it 1,000. 1 out of 10 people that go to this place are absolutely disgusted with it. Like, I don't understand how this place is still in business. Maybe Clyde is a multimillionaire, so he could stay around and keep this place up afloat, because nothing I seen is made me want to go back, and it doesn't look like anybody else wanted to either. Now, listen to this crazy nonsense.
Sure.
301.
What? How? I'm 3 minutes in.
You're 1 minute in.
No.
After 3. It's
So-
3 o'clock. 301 on the phone.
And when did I stop? 52.
252.
So 9 minutes in. Thank you.
Like, what do you mean, bro? First you say I'm 3 minutes in, 1 minute in. Like, you were sitting there talking to me the whole time. You're the one that started the timer. How could you ever, for even a half a second, confuse 9 minutes with 3 minutes? And then even crazier, 9 minutes with 1 minute. Like, you're sitting there watching me eat, trying to have a conversation with me, singing your happy nonsense country, dealing with customers and everything else. Like, I can't even fathom how this new hire was working there. Like, it was so ridiculous. I don't understand how she could cook a burger. I don't understand how she can't keep time. I mean, as you're going to see from these reviews, because I'm just going to like lay out a whole. I'm going to let you read pretty much every single one of these reviews for just how terrible this place really is. Like, I just can't even take it. And then you see this one where the kid ends up getting a moldy hot dog roll. And I'll be honest with you, I would no doubt rather eat a moldy hot dog roll than eat what I just went through. Like, after going through all these reviews and seeing how 1 out of 10 people can't take this place, it just got me so aggravated that they would do this challenge. And then when I tell them that it's raw, literally just give me the, well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you get to kick Rock's face. Like, everything about this place just seems so pathetic and under the table. And I hate being that guy where it's like I'm bashing a place because I understand the owner, he's got to support his family. But at the end of the day, man, y'all got to support your community. The community's the ones that keep y'all afloat, and you just be giving out non-stop dog food. It's so underwhelming. And like, it's so pathetic when I look back and I think about it and I just see all how disgustingly pink this burger is, and like how bad I'm struggling, to where I have that type of mentality that I can't lose, and I'm trying so hard, and I'm just looking at it like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, I'm trying so hard to be like, okay, maybe I can like, cut some pieces off that are a little more cooked than others. And I can try to like, jump on the back a little bit, because, you're trying to get the whole outer part of the burger before you get into the craziness that is just the rawest middle, that it felt like it wasn't even on the grill for a second. I mean, don't get it twisted. The outside definitely was better than the inside, But believe me when I say it's not saying much. That's why you see me doing this MacGyver stuff. And I'm already looking at the clocks. I'm trying to figure out how I can possibly get this down in the time limit. And as you can see, I still got a lot of time left. I'm not even halfway through this. Like, if this thing was cooked, and, of course, it has everything to do with your stomach capacity. I'm not saying it doesn't, but trust me when I say my stomach capacity was ready to take this thing on with no problem. I was so ready, and all I wanted to do was get this challenge done. There was snowing outside. It was about to be freezing sleet rain. I was just so ready to knock this thing out. And when I see something like this, where it's like the wings were cold and gooey tasting, had to spit it out, it's like I instantly just think of salmonella. Like, it worries me so much to do a food challenge with chicken just because of that. And as you could see now, I'm just like, yeah, why don't I show the camera this? Because this is getting so ridiculous. Like, as I get closer towards the middle, you seen how pink that was? That was absolutely disgusting. Absolutely raw. All I can do is just sit there and shake my head because I know at this point, you see me gag, I'm ready to throw up. Like, I knew, I was like, I am gonna get this thing down, and my body was like, go kick rocks, you are. There's zero chance that you're gonna complete this. Like, you just see me struggle bussing. I am in so much pain, trying to switch between Gatorades and water. Actually, food challenge tip, I found out when food tastes extremely bad, you're much better off just drinking the water. You definitely don't want taste with uncooked food. For some reason, that thing was like staying stuck in my throat. It was just absolutely disgusting. It's like you see it, it's like playing with nothing. It's just, ugh, it's so miserable. Well, I'm learning something about the camera angle. I don't really like my hand being in front of the plate, but as you guys can see, like, I'm trying to just chop stuff up, trying to move stuff around, try to find some better pieces, save the worst for last. But as I'm cutting through the whole thing and I'm seeing more and more of the middle, I'm like, oh yeah, this is absolutely disgusting. Looking at the clock, just watching time dwindle away. And as you can see, like, I'm not even 16 minutes in yet, and I'm still crushing the damn thing. But it's like, as soon as you start eating raw food, it's like your whole stomach just wants to shut down. Obviously, if you're eating something bad, you don't want to continue to eat something bad. But when it comes to something like this, it's just like, wow, I can't even believe they did me this type of dirty. And as I said earlier, inflation, how expensive food costs. I don't think you could see there's nobody in the place, just how disgusting that burger is. And that was a corner piece. Like, you could see it just stuck to my fork. It's like, ugh, it's just so bad. And even with all the nonsense of talking about Clydes here, can we take a minute to laugh at KS? I mean, all right, I give it 0 stars. I do as well. Ordered 3 times, and 3 times you had burnt food, missing item, and last was a burnt potato. Like, potato skins, but whatever. It's like, bro, do you ever hear the saying, fool me once, shame on you? Fool me twice, shame on me. Like, what do you say for somebody that gets fooled 3 times? Like, why would you keep giving this place a chance? Like, it makes no sense to me, people in Walpole. Like, bro, what happened? Did you just get out of federal prison and that was the only place you could walk to? Like, tried it once. It was absolutely terrible. Let's try it again. Oh, tried it twice. It was absolutely terrible. Both times it was burnt. And then your homies are like, yo, what do you think? You want to go to Clydes? Well, yeah, I mean, my food was burnt twice and everything was miserable every time. I think we should go again. Why the heck not? I mean, it's just mind-numbing to me just how brutal this place really is. Alright, so I just felt like hitting this real quick so y'all can not think I'm biased or anything like that. So we got Clyde's Bar and Grill in Walpole. And then the very first one, I went from lowest first. It was just terrible. 0 stars, 0 stars. The chicken pot pie, it was flavorless. Just terrible. The restrooms were dirty. I talked about that. The didn't sing the birthday, the worst pastrami, like everything that these people are putting, it's the worst ever. Like I can definitely say it was absolutely the worst burger I ever tried, so I can completely relate. And I understand these are the 1-star reviews. Read this, it's a true one. Like all of them are like that, where everybody just wants to get it out there. That KS one that we were just making fun of that made no sense. See all these 25 ones, now we're into the 2s. You know, carry out order was terrible. Cannot review it because we left. Terrible. Hate to leave this here, but it's terrible. Another Phantom Gourmet flop. I know, there's so many of them that are just absolutely brutal. And they're just all bad. And then you just got 2 stars. I don't know why you'd leave stars and just not do a review. And there's your first 3-star. I was disappointed. Everybody, it's cozy, but it's too expensive. Every single one of these people are literally just like, it was terrible. Food was delicious, but it was expensive. Everybody's always complaining about something, and that just is what it is.
Ugh.
There you go. You're on. Alright, I'm gonna hang this one in the kitchen, and then you're
Ugh.
put on that.
Wow. Ugh.
So honey, you're at the 20-minute mark. Honey, did your son have school today?
Yeah,
It's raining out now.
yeah, but it's pretty nasty. They canceled all the after-school stuff practices.
So my son is the swim coach at Norwood High, and they had a swim meet tonight in Milford. And I'm watching the news this morning, and Milford doesn't have school, nor does Hopkinton with their swimming. So I'm like, oh great, you don't have a swim meet. And he texted me back and he
And
said
that is good.
they have practice.
Alright, y'all, so the new thing we gonna be doing after every video is updating the door. So we got Sugar Knight Burns, A-Tam, the Cuz Christine, we got the Fam Podcast, we got Taka Jim, we got CC Adcock, we got Uncle B from the gym, Antonio from the gym, Manny from the gym, Sincerely Steffi, Kawhi Man from the gym, we got Giovanni from the gym, Tony from the gym, Raziel, Jovan, Pavo Syria, I hope, Jay and Zion Show, Armitris Man, Keisha's Keys, Bake Low. We got Christian Lopez, MC Hollerheim, I'm hoping, T Radden, Dr. Shocker, homie, OG Juggernauty, Mr. Hearth. We got another Marine there, Robin from the gym, DeVillain 79, Bob from the gym, and Kawhi Doll Dakota.